People of New England and supporters of the New England Patriots, we do not have many opportunities like this left. We need to be excited. We need to rally together because the Patriots are heading over to London and it's a winnable game. These truly winnable games are few and far between for this Patriots team if we're being honest for ourselves. And right here is going to be the how and why we are going to get this done this weekend. This is Patriots Digest with your host Keenan Warner. And if you like everyday trade talk, rumors, game previews, post-game, all news surrounding the New England Patriots, this is the place for you. Join the community as the community wants to be with you and a part of it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can grow this thing and become a true Patriots community. Drake Maye, he is ready to go against the Jags in London. Obviously, throughout the week, there's been speculation about his knee and how things are going there, and it's worrisome. But, if he's ready to go, then there's nothing to be worried about. He said the last 2 days at practice, he felt good, and now he's ready to go for Sunday. This he said at a news conference. Jarrod Mayo had to say, what I will say is I'm confident he will play. Because if you're going to be within that vein, I'm just confident he'll play, it kind of shows that there is something wrong with that knee a little bit. Because if he was like, I'm confident he's 100%, where there's no concern here, then that would be more of okay, he's probably better than you thought, but I'm confident he'll play. It gives you a little worry. But he says he looks good, and hopefully that knee does not hamper him when he's scrambling out of the pocket, moving within the pocket if he needs to take off and run, because he is dynamic in that sense. So we'll see if that knee injury has any effect over him at all. But speaking of a guy who had a leg injury, this guy, Rhamondre, he had a foot injury that he was against Houston practice for the first time. He feels like he should be ready to go on Sunday. That is big. He's averaging about 4.6 yards per carry this season. He's been a good back when he's not fumbling. First 4 weeks of the season, he was fumbling. Rumblings of Antonio Gibson sneaking into the starting lineup, which really just became no, and by the second quarter of Game 5, Rhamondre was back in, and he actually had a pretty good game rushing. So Rhamondre is going to be back, and that's going to be another potent running back in this offense. But we're going to head right into the weekly reports for the New England Patriots. And this right here, we're missing our left tackle. And on a line that's already missing David Andrews, on a line that's already missing Cole Strange, more injuries to the offensive line is not great. That's not going to be great for Drake Maye. We got a lot of questionable people. Rhamondre's in that, but Rhamondre said that he's looking to play. We got guard Michael Jordan. Hopefully he could play at the same level as the Michael Jordan. But Jonathan Jones, he was a full participant in practice, so he looks like he's going to probably be back. Javon Baker, illness, did not play, but hopefully that illness isn't too bad. So we have a few people who were limited participants and full participants here in practice. The injury report isn't too daunting. Hopefully if we have Jonathan Jones, Rhamondre Stevenson, Michael Jordan back, we can kind of make up for the other ones. I understand that there are still formidable pieces there, but we can pretty much make up for it. Defensively, I'm not too concerned with our defense because we have personnel and we have a defensive coach. Offensively is where I'm concerned. We need everybody on the offensive line and every piece that we possibly can get, and moving and losing that left tackle could be something big. So we're probably going to have to slide City Snow into the starting lineup and starting 5 on the guards, and we'll see how that goes. He hasn't been great this year, but he hasn't also gotten many snaps to show himself. But we will see how this goes. When we're speaking on the Jacksonville Jaguars here, this is the Jacksonville Jaguars points per game and opponents' points per game. They're averaging 19 and giving up 30. The only team giving up more is the Carolina Panthers. This is why we have a very big opportunity to go and win this game in London. I understand we had the flights. I understand that we're going over to London. That is like the Jags' home field, and they're technically the home team. I get that they've already been there, and that is really their home turf. We understand all of that. But this Jacksonville Jaguars team is not good. They are not good. And you can say the same about us. People are like, oh, the Patriots are not good. Okay, so there's two not good teams participating against each other. If we go into that logic, why can't either one of us win? And our point differential is better. We don't allow as many points. I know we don't score as many points, but we also didn't have Drake Maye at quarterback, a guy who's more dynamic and better, honestly, at this point than Jacoby Brissett. We already saw him throw for 3 touchdowns, and that was in his rookie debut against a very good Houston Texans team. We're now going against a Jacksonville Jaguar team that can get thrown on. People average 276.7 passing yards per game, 14 touchdowns to 1 pick. Those are what those 3 numbers are midway. Fully, it's 1,660 yards, and that's 8.1 yards per play. And they don't do that offensively themselves. We can move all over this team. Jalen Polk, Demario Douglas, Hunter Henry. We have Rhamondre Stevenson there in the backfield who can receive. We got Antonio Gibson out of the backfield who can receive. We've got a litany of solid receivers that against this kind of team, as long as we can keep Josh Allen out of the backfield, we are going to be good to go. And that's going to be difficult because we're going to have to rotate. We're going to have to get a tight end to go chip. We're going to have to go get Rhamondre to go chip. He's a good blocker. So we're going to have Rhamondre to chip. He's going to have to get double teams. And the other people on that line are going to have to get wins. And we're going to need to get the ball out within 3 seconds. So these receivers need to win off the line of scrimmage. Short routes and running play action. This is really going to be dictated. Can we run the football well? If we can run the football well, that means that we're going to be able to set up play action. Those linebackers can't just come up to the front of the line. They have to can't sink back. They have to kind of come up, take a step forward before they can take a step back. That can open things down the field for Drake Maye. We want to make this as easy as a game as possible for Drake Maye, because if we do that, then we are going to be in the best position to win Game 2 of this season. The Jacksonville Jaguars, this is their pressure rate. So I know these numbers don't have exactly like the definitions of what they are before, but this is the Jacksonville Jaguars pressure rate. It's at 29%. That is second to worst in the league. That means they don't get pressure on the quarterback at a high level at all. So for a team that has a struggling offensive line, for a team that is getting a new quarterback, so things are starting to adjust and change, this is a defense that you are going to want to go against, because they are not that good. They are not a good team, and I'm confident that the Patriots are going out there, going to London and getting a win. With this win, Doug Peterson's no longer coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. If Doug Peterson loses this game on Sunday, he might as well not travel back with the team on Monday, because he is not going to be coach of this roster. And that's what's going to happen. We're going to see a 25-22 victory for the New England Patriots. Drake Maye is going to get his first win as a starter. He is going to showcase why we drafted him number 3 overall. I understand we could have gone the Marvin Harrison route. I understand we could have traded back and gone the Joe Alt route. We could have traded back even more, gone the Malik Neighbors route, got picks for next year. I understand that, and as all of those would have been good options, guys, we know what we needed. We haven't had a guy since Tom. We haven't had a top guy since Drew Bledsoe. We know what we needed. We needed a quarterback. We got Mac Jones. Obviously, I know we had Mac Jones. What I mean is a top guy. One of them. And Mac Jones looked good early, but his rookie year has been his best year. Then he's fallen ever since. Lack of confidence. Lack of talent. Reason being lack of talent is that we knew when he came into the league, he wasn't going to be much better than what he already was. It was, he's pro ready now. Can he get up to NFL speed? Can he make sure he takes care of the ball? He's not going to get that strong of an arm. He doesn't have that strong of an arm. Can he move within the pocket? We wanted to make him a good quarterback in the league. And he was a good quarterback, made a Pro Bowl. So that's good for him. He made a Pro Bowl. But right now, he's not our quarterback. He's actually on the opposing team. This is a welcome home moment for Mac Jones. And we need to show them why we got Drake Maye. 25-22 New England Patriots win. Let me know in the comments if you guys feel the same about this game, if you feel the Patriots can get a W, and what you are concerned about for this Sunday in London. This has been Patriots Digest with your host, Keenan Warner. I appreciate all of you guys, and I will see you guys very soon.